Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of a different video, not reselling related. I'm at the thrift store. I plan on going thrifting for my kids and my boyfriend for Christmas. I actually, this year, for the first year, I plan on doing a thrifted box for each of them. I got the idea from Lori Tata, who is an amazing reselling YouTuber. I feel like she's like the reselling mom, and I just freaking love her videos. And when she mentioned that she does thrifted bags, thrifted boxes for her family every year, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. So I got a bunch of stuff, not a bunch of stuff, I got some things from the bins. That's mainly where I go sourcing for my online stores. I don't really make it to regular thrift stores anymore. So I figured today we would pop into one of my local thrift stores and see what else we could find to add to their boxes. I have a list for my boyfriend. We need some more button-down shirts because he recently went down a size. So he doesn't have many shirts that fit him, or jeans really. So if I found any jeans, I might get him a pair. Also, like I said, button-down shirts. I also want to look for maybe some lounge pants for him. For my daughter, who is 6, I want to get her maybe some pajamas. I probably got her the most so far. I want to see if they have any shoes in her size. They rarely do. She's a bigger size. You know, the older the kids get, I feel like the harder it is to find their shoe size. And then for my son, who is 2, I also want to find him possibly some pajamas, some shoes, and some books also for both of them. So yeah, if you're new around here, like I said, I usually do reselling content, but I figured today I would allow myself to go into the thrift store for personal reasons, which is something I rarely do. Probably like twice a year do I go into the thrift store just for myself. So let's see what goodies we can find. My son has these on today, that's funny. So I found this for my boyfriend. He's been really wanting linen pieces. Funny enough, this is vintage. He also really likes the pearl snaps. Honestly, I don't know if he would like that pattern, so I'm just gonna leave that here. I'm gonna get him these because they're his perfect size, even though that kills me. All right, now for the kids stuff. Oh, that was nice. And these are not by size, but this is $1, and this is my son's size. How perfect. No, too big. He is obsessed with Baby Shark. I wish that was both the top and the bottom. And my favorite for him are the footies. And oh my god, look at this vintage pair. I have to get them for him. Should have came on a half off day, but I didn't think about it. Fire trucks. He loves fire trucks. 3T. I might get them because that's his next size. Alright, now the goal is to find the same thing in my daughter's size. Oh, well. That would fit her. Okay, so now for my daughter. She loves the footsie jammies too, but let's see. As expected. None in her size. Oh, actually, you know what? That is perfect. $5. Okay. This is also her size. I think she would enjoy that. $5. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna look at the books now and see what we can find. Okay, this is so cool. Squirrel. Horse. Oh, that's broken. Dang it. Ugh. So I spent $72 even. They always ask if you want to round up. I always do. I did end up getting 2 things to resell. And I got one thing for myself, which was this light I showed at the end. I don't know how well this is going to work. But it's a USB little floral light. It was $6. I'm like, you know what? It's really dark over where I ship my packages, where my computer is. So I can literally plug this into my computer and it'll give more light. And then also, literally the first thing I found in the kids' shoe section were these Doc Martens. I'm like, are you kidding me? Obviously, I was not going to leave these behind. I've never sold kids' Doc Martens before, but these are in excellent condition. Size 3. They were $10, so I don't know if that was too much. But if it's not worth reselling, which if I had to guess off the top of my head, I should be able to at least get $30 for those, if not $40. If it's not worth reselling, I will save those for a couple years for my daughter, and then I'll just sell them after that. And then I also got a crew neck sweatshirt that somebody was literally hiding in the pajama section. It's a vintage Penn State sweatshirt. I picked that up to resell. I think I paid $6, probably way too much. But I couldn't leave it behind. And the fact that somebody hid it, and it was really obvious because it was with a couple other things, that made me want to buy it even more. Is that bad? I don't know. But I'm going to show you guys everything that I got when I get home. And then we will also maybe start putting together the thrift boxes when I get home. So I'll see you there. Okay, I didn't even pull my tripod out or anything, but I'm going to show you guys what I got real quick. And then later on, maybe not today, maybe another day, because some of the things are being washed right now, I will pull everything together that I got for my boyfriend and my 2 kids and see if there's anything else that I want to buy and put their boxes together. By the way, I don't think I mentioned, but today is December 15th. So we literally have 10 days until Christmas, which just blows my mind. So like I showed you guys, got that for myself. I will try that actually probably when I'm done filming this. I will try this out because I'm really curious. Oh, that's so adorable. Like I said, it's really dark where my computer is and where I ship my sales. This is so cool. Hopefully it's pretty bright. You can kind of, you know, it's flexible, could plug into a regular box in the wall or the computer, which is probably how I'm going to use it. So yeah, for $6. And then of course I showed you guys the docs, which I just cannot get over. Like, I cannot get over these. They must have just put them out. They definitely put them out today. Like, they are the new color, but these are in great condition. I mean, there is like little to no wear on these. I will take just nail polish remover to get the Sharpie off the bottom. By the way, if you guys notice my pinky, I should have covered it up. I'll try not to show it, but my entire pinky nail in this finger, I'm not going to show it. The entire pinky nail fell off the other day. So I slammed my finger in the car door probably like 3 or 4 months ago at this point. My finger was bruised. My nail was bruised ever since then. It was really sore. Well, a couple days ago, I got the nail caught on something and it literally ripped off. I had to cut some of it off, but it literally pretty much ripped the entire way off. And I was like, oh my gosh. So it really doesn't hurt. It's a little sensitive. It really doesn't hurt though, but I'm going to try to not show it because it's not the most flattering thing. But for my little girl, she's 6 years old, I got her these little Ked style shoes. And she really needs some shoes in her size, especially just plain shoes that can go with everything. These are perfect. It's really hard for me to find boots secondhand for her. She really needs more boots, like just tall, you know, leather boots, faux leather. I got each of them a book. I wanted to get each of them at least one book, and I did. I found each of them one. So I got my daughter this one. I think I showed a little clip of this. I'm not sure, but this is called The Big Book of Why. So she's in 1st grade. Like I said, she's 6 years old. And so, you know, kids ask why a lot. So this just has so much information in it. Also, for my son, who is 2, like I mentioned, oh my goodness, he loves Wheels on the Bus. And I looked through the entire book in the store. This is adorable. It has flaps, or not flaps. It has like the pull things on every page. This just has the wheels. But, like, this is adorable. Because see, that goes like that. But this... Are you kidding me? Like, I'm going to have to help him do this, obviously, so he doesn't break it. But I just thought this was the coolest thing ever. Some of them are... I was, like, just getting a kick out of this. And then the very last page has all of these, move on back, open and shut, you know, it says all of them. So freaking adorable. Okay, let me just show you one more page because I just got a kick out of it. Look at this baby one. Hello! Anyways, so yeah, these were like $1 each, I think. And then I know I showed this in the store. I got this from my boyfriend, but he's really been talking about how he wants more linen pieces. So I found 2 pieces, I think, so far that were linen from the bins. One was long sleeve, one was short sleeve. This is a linen blend piece. This is actually vintage. If you guys have ever watched my videos, you know I love vintage pieces, but I thought this pattern was really nice. Linen blend, like I said, which is what he's looking for. And then I found this pair of jeans as well, which are his perfect size. So yeah, I think those are the only 2 things I found for my boyfriend this trip. But this is the sweatshirt I found to resell. It's a vintage Penn State sweatshirt, embroidered, and then look at the floral pattern inside the logo. Like I said, somebody was definitely hiding this. I got a clip of it. Maybe I'll insert it. But this is what the tag looks like. And yeah, I didn't look this up. I think I paid $9 for this. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. That's a lot, but if I had to guess, at least $30 to $35 for that piece. And that and these were the only 2 things that I ended up getting to resell. But I did show this. I got my son a pair of little footsies, and these little pair of footsies, these ones are vintage. Oh my goodness. I love vintage clothes for my kids too. And then I got him this pair of pants, and then my daughter a matching pair of pajama pants. I think I'm going to give them these on Christmas Eve. I also plan on giving them a Christmas Eve box with pajamas in it, a book. So yeah, I got my daughter these. I believe I showed these in the haul as well, or in the store. And then I got her these as well. These feel like they've never been worn. I mean, the white is bright. They're super soft. So that is everything I got this thrift trip. I paid, so these were 10 and the light was 6. So I paid a little more than $60 for everything, which is actually a lot if you think about it compared to what thrift prices used to be, but it's totally fine. I'm really happy with what I found. Oh wait, and this to resell. So actually more like $55 of things for my family. So yeah, not so bad. So it is a couple days later now. It is now Monday, December 18th. December 18th. We literally have 1 week until Christmas, which is just mind-blowing. Sorry for the lighting. I'm going to apologize in advance, but I am going to put together my kids' Christmas Eve boxes and also their thrift boxes and my boyfriend's thrift box. So I figured I would bring you guys along and do that with you. So I have some boxes here and I'm going to use some of the stuff that I showed you guys. So I thought I had tissue paper, but I don't. Oh, you know what? I do. I don't have Christmas tissue paper, but I just remembered I do have tissue paper. Also, of course, Mr. Jasper is right here, like the little prince he is. Such a good boy. Yes, such a good kitty. My shadow. Seriously, he's my shadow. Here's a little bit of tissue paper that I do have. Also, sorry for my head kind of being cut off. I just wanted you guys to be able to kind of see what I'm doing here. But let's see here. So in their Christmas Eve boxes for my 6-year-old little girl and my 2-year-old boy, I plan on putting a book in each of their boxes. This one is for my little boy. All of this is secondhand. And this is just like Old MacDonald, a flap book. Has flaps in it. So we're going to put that one in for him. And then for my little girl, I got her 2 of these little chapter books, which I showed in a previous thrift haul. She's in 1st grade. She's starting to learn to read. These are the perfect books for little kids that are starting to learn to read. So we're going to put 2 of those in there. I also got each of them a coloring book. They each got a coloring book. These I believe I got from the Dollar Tree. And then also, they each are going to have a pack of Christmas stickers, which I'm going to be putting in here as well. Honestly, as far as the coloring books go, they don't really matter. Pack of stickers for each of them, like I said. And then also, if you remember from the first part of this video, I got them each a matching pair of pajama pants. I couldn't remember if they were in that bag or not. But my daughter has a pair, and then my son has a pair. And then I figured they both already have like a plain black shirt that they can wear with it. So we're going to put that in there. And then, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the Christmas Eve boxes. I think I'm going to, oh my God, I'm not smart. I put this stuff in the lid of this one. Luckily, it's very simple, but I think I'm going to wrap these boxes as well, just because I want to put them under the tree, and if they're not wrapped, I already know that the little ones are going to be peeking. So I think I'm also going to wrap these. So excited. This is the first year I'm really doing anything like this. Christmas Eve box, thrift box. Like I said, I got the thrift box idea from Lori Tata from Lori's Boston Found. Absolutely love her videos. Well, I guess I'm not going to be wrapping these right now. All of my Christmas wrapping paper is at my storage unit, which I literally just came home from, which is where I grabbed these boxes from. I thought I had some wrapping paper in that, but I don't. I will just have to wrap these tomorrow. Kind of frustrated though, because I really wanted to get this done today and stick these under the tree. Okay, I switched angles. The lighting is definitely much better this way. So, first I'm going to do my daughter's box. We have the book in here. We're going to put these pair of shoes in here. And then the rest are clothing. So I got her a couple leotards because she's in dance class. I found these all at the bins last week in her size. I was so excited. This is like a shimmery velvet. And there's actually 2 of these exact ones. There's the other one. I think this one has more of a frilly sleeve. So adorable. And then I also found this velvet leotard, which again was so stinking cute. perfect because she is in a tap and ballet class. She actually just had her first ever recital last weekend. So I also found her this skirt. This is by the brand Limited 2. Who remembers Limited 2? Oh my gosh, this is definitely an older piece. Oh wait, no, this one is by Gap. I'm sorry. I found her another skirt that is by Limited 2. Obviously, these will be for the summertime. And then I found her this adorable belt. She has been really into wearing jeans with belts. So, figured I would pick her that up. And then as you saw earlier in this video, I found her these 2 pairs of pajamas. She loves the footsie kinds and the one-piece kinds. And if you have kids, you know they're harder to find in the bigger sizes. I also got her this hat. All of this stuff I already washed. That way it would be ready to go in here. I thought this was so adorable. Like, I would love this in my size. And then last but not least, it looks like this is all going to fit perfectly. Might have to shove the last thing in. But this vest, she said earlier in the season, I know vests are more of a fall thing, but she said earlier in the season how she wanted a vest like her brother. So this should hopefully fit her and she will just love it. So all of this stuff, except for the stuff that you saw in the video, I got at the bins. The eBay tape adds the extra flair to it. I'm also going to wrap this just like I'm going to wrap the other ones, but like I said, I can't do that today. I brought a Sharpie over here. That way I could write the letter on, P, so I know whose is whose. And then my son's, the book is already in there. I found him this pair of Baby Shark shoes. He's obsessed with Baby Shark. And I believe these are light up. Yes, he loves light up shoes too. So we're gonna put those in there. I also found him this t-shirt, older Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. So adorable. More for the summertime, obviously. I also found him this pair of swim trunks for the summertime. These were new at tags, but again, I washed them. So I took the tags off before I washed them. And then I found him this t-shirt from the bins. And then as you saw earlier in the video, I found him these pair of footsie pajamas. I love him in footsie pajamas. Just something about footsies is so adorable. And then last in his box, he didn't have too many clothes, but it was this pair of Paw Patrol pajamas because he is into Paw Patrol. So, and that will do it for him. I forgot to put these in my son's box, so I found him a hat as well. And then I found him a summer little Paw Patrol hat, and I found him a pair of mittens because he loves mittens, but I forgot to put them in there. So I'm going to have to open that up and put them in there. So as far as my boyfriend goes, this first piece I am not going to be putting in the thrift box. I'm going to be wrapping this separately for him. But when I found these at the bins, actually my best friend found them for me last week. And I planned on reselling them until I got home and realized that they were his exact size. They're his style of boot that he likes to wear. I knew that I had to give them to him. Also, I only paid 95 cents for these. These retailed for a couple $100s, I guarantee it. Look at these Ariat cowboy boots. Are you kidding me? Square-toed, which is what my boyfriend likes to wear. He loves wearing cowboy boots. Size 11D, which is his size. And some wear to these, but not a lot. So again, I'm going to be wrapping these separately as its own gift just because they're just so amazing. But as far as his box goes, not giving him a book, he doesn't read. But I did, actually, he found these, funny enough, he found these at the bins one time when we went. They're his size, they're just a pair of high top Converse. He picked them up and showed them to me and asked me if I wanted to sell them. And then he looked at the size and he's like, oh wait, they're my size. And I'm like, go ahead and keep them. Like, you can have them, it's fine. He's like, no, just sell them, it's fine. So I ended up pooling them and I'm gonna give them to him for Christmas. So I'm going to put those shoes in here. Also, earlier in the video, I said how he likes linen. He's really been wanting more linen stuff. I found him a 100% linen. Actually, I think he found this again at the bins. But it's 100% linen. It's his size, so I'm keeping that for him. Also, another linen top. This one is long sleeve more of a textured, rust colored. So I'm going to throw that in there for him. His stuff I might have to roll because I don't know if all his stuff is going to fit here. The next thing is kind of random, but he recently stole a shirt from me that is from Big Peckers, Ocean City, Maryland. So when I found this Big Peckers shirt, I had to pick it up for him. I just thought it was really funny. He now loves that shirt. I also found this, which actually this brand resells for decent money. I didn't know what this brand was. Never heard of it, but when I saw it, I knew it was something that he would like. But when I got home, I looked up the brand just because I was curious. And they can resell for like $30, $35 pre-owned. This is what the tag is. The brand is A-Holes Live Forever. So this is what the front looks like. It says Home Sweet Home, and there's a dumpster there with fire. Same on the back. Totally his type of humor, and I know he's gonna love this. So I'm gonna throw this in here for him. First, before I do that, here is that other linen shirt that I showed earlier in this video. I don't know if all of this is gonna fit. I also found him this flannel shirt, which I mentioned earlier that it needs more button-up shirts. He loves wearing flannels, and he doesn't have a lot right now since he just lost weight. So I found this for him. I also found this shacket for him. I realized that it is missing a button, unfortunately. I did not realize that at the bins, but he loves wearing shackets. This is a flannel lined, just a classic shacket. So again, I figured he would love that as well. Perfect neutral piece. Both of the shackets that he has right now are both plaid. So I figured that would be a good piece for his wardrobe. And last but not least, this is gonna be I'm gonna have to stuff this, but is the pair of jeans that I showed you guys earlier in this video. Oh goodness, fit perfect. Like barely. So that is all three of their boxes. This is so heavy. This will be so heavy to ship. That's all I can think right now. Like I said, I'm going to be wrapping these separate. I'm not going to do that today only because I don't have the wrapping paper with me. So I'm sure this is a longer video. So if you made it to the end, I really, really appreciate you. Definitely a different style video for me. Let me know what you thought of it. I had fun with this. I had fun thrifting for these boxes. I had fun making this video. And I'm just curious, what do you guys think? I'm really excited to give my family their boxes on Christmas Eve and on Christmas Day. So the thrift boxes, I'm going to give them on Christmas Day. And then, of course, the Christmas Eve boxes, I will give my kids on Christmas Eve. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this video. My next video will be a normal Goodwill bin thrift haul. And yeah, I hope to see you there.